Hi everyone, welcome back and welcome to the first in what will be a series of videos on common mistakes, pitfalls and misinterpretations of the functional safety standard IEC 61508. Now, avoiding these misinterpretations and errors and mistakes matters because if they're not fixed, it could end up with an under or over-engineered system, or worse still, the correct safety function will not be implemented in the design, or perhaps even worse than that, we'll end up with an unsafe system. The first misinterpretation I want to talk about is the allocation of SIL, safety integrity level. I often see this SIL being allocated to components. This is wrong. It's incorrect. Now, I accept we here and suppliers will use the term, for example, this component is a SIL2 component. This is actually shorthand for saying that this component is designed and is capable of supporting a SIL2 safety function. By allocating SIL to a component, or actually an element in 61508 terms, we could end up allocating the wrong budget to that component. Now, of course, in a safety function, it's comprised of an architecture, and depending on the design of that architecture, there will be contributions to the integrity level of that required safety function. But we don't want to allocate the probability of failure of demand or the probability of failures per hour, depending on whether it's what the mode of operation of the safety function is, to the component. That is allocated to the safety function itself. On a similar vein, I often hear the safe failure fraction of a component, but the safe failure fraction, again, is concerning the safety function. It is not the component itself. So when you're allocating your SIL, the first thing is you've established the need for a safety function. You need to have some risk reduction, and that integrity level is applied to the safety function as a whole. Okay, hope that helps. See you next time, and remember, all the cool kids want to be a safety scientist. Cheers guys, see you next time.